There was no
I
communication.
love it when she keeps saying, I don't understand my man this, my man that. Where you at? You don't got no man. Okay, I'm gonna just let y'all know this didn't even go well. Y'all could tell the way the couple was, it didn't go well. God bless. Hope y'all having a good day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my
Jesse
channel. It's
and
your host,
MONET
Arlette,
Ketchup.
and we are joined here today by Jesse and Monet. Welcome, y'all.
And a lot of, no, I can't even say that because the last catch up, they was in separate rooms and it went well. Can't
How
even
we
say that.
feeling?
Can't even say
Good.
that.
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
Okay, good. We got some smiles going. That's great.
I'ma
So
just
we
let
had
y'all know
the
this
both
didn't-
of you on episode 50 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you ended up matching. So is it a yes for you for her?
I think so. Yeah.
Why you questioning it?
Yeah.
So it's a yes.
Yeah. I ain't questioning. I'm like, yeah.
The think is crazy, but okay.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
We got a match.
That was crazy.
I'll take this mic. Make some noise for that.
Damn, Arlette, do that shit.
I'll take this mic. Make some noise for that.
Damn, why you do that? Ugh. What? Oh,
Just look at the water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport.
And now, so on your episode, Jesse, you were kind of like the talk of the town with your facial expressions, you know?
come on, Jess.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna be like, I wasn't even trying to be over the top. It was my genuine reaction, and I feel like I
Right.
spoke for a lot of people, because it was just, I was like, man, like what? I had to see who it was. That's why I stepped out, because I was like, I just had to put the image with the face.
Right. Stepped out the whole line. I was like, oh my God, where's this man going?
I apologize.
I don't remember what happened in the episode.
And then Monet, you came out there and it seemed like you knew exactly who you wanted to go with. Like, is that how it was? As soon as you came out, you saw the lineup. Is that what you were like, you already knew?
It could be.
Okay.
Don't sit here and try to
Yeah.
act like that because he acted like that. Be honest.
But
Seem
also not trying to judge based off what I saw necessarily. So it could have went 50-50.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's go ahead and dive right on in. You know
Come
what
on.
everyone is here to hear.
They didn't go on a damn date. That shot, no, that
Since
shit
you
was
guys
terrible.
ended up matching, have you guys gone on a date?
Not at all.
So who you want to answer that?
I would
mean,
like Jesse to talk.
I was gonna say, Jesse, you already started.
And what it seems, the vibe is she was on his body. That's the vibe. She was on his body, and he wasn't. Hey, you can tell.
Okay.
You can tell.
I wanted to go on a date.
Wait
I
a
feel like
minute.
maybe she did too. Shortly after the episode, everybody, the contestants, we tried to figure out what we were gonna do for that night. That was my first time in Arizona, so then we went out. We had a little group chat, and we was communicating. Trying to get her to meet up. I don't know where the communication lapsed or something, but she ended up not making it. Did it rub me the wrong way? Not like no, but it's like I just felt like I'm here for the night, and like I'm driving back tomorrow. Like what else up? So, no, we didn't have a date, but I think it still could be on the table.
Okay, Monet.
She gotta come here though.
Wait a minute, what happened though?
She gotta come to.
Oh man.
Oh, she
LA
gotta go to
though.
LA. Monet, where are
I'll-
you at again? You're in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Okay,
Arizona.
okay.
That's Arizona.
So what happened?
LA and
You
Arizona.
said you didn't make it out with
Los
him.
Angeles, California, Arizona. That's not. No, y'all right. Y'all not too far from each other.
So
See what I'm saying?
They not far. They're not that
he's
far.
right. He's correct about that. I did not. And I
Cute
did tell
bug.
him in between the time I was getting ready, changing outfit, wasn't going out in the same outfit I was just on the show with.
Right.
That's one. Two,
Bro, it ain't
I
even.
personally feel like Jesse didn't want me. Like,
Ooh.
Damn.
it was very robust.
Damn.
But I feel like Jesse,
That's crazy.
yes. So,
That's how.
Yeah. Why do you think that Jesse didn't want you?
because I personally felt more energy between Jesse and the first girl. And after
Who's the first girl again?
I wanted to say Chanel,
What's
but
her
I don't
name?
know if her name's Chanel. Light skin. She was tall.
Oh, she had contacts.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes. And then
Yeah, we remember her.
Yes, and after you guys posted the show, I was like, oh, so what I felt was confirmation because remember I went on after, so I didn't see the energy.
Oh, so
Too.
you're saying that I mean, yeah, well, like she was attractive, but I stand by my reason that I popped for her because like she had a lot of different additions that she
Okay,
had. So it's like, but I mean, just
wait,
because, just because. Okay, I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry.
yeah, because I
Sorry, go ahead, Monet. Go
I want to
ahead.
make sure I'm not
Nah, this is
racist about
getting
her as
heated.
well. So I want to explain the reason. That was the first reason, and that was like our first intro.
This beat is so hard. I'm coming from afar. No, I don't gamble. Shit, that was a lie. Yeah, I'm on my grind. Yeah, we running out of time. That is a lie. You ain't winning that kind of bread. Don't you download this app. This is bullshit. I'm sorry, I had to.
Production, like as we were all trying to get
I gotta put that in
up
the video.
with each
That shit
other,
was clean.
text group chat, she came walking over, and her and Jesse was more engaged, and he was more so interested in where the group was going. We were the only people that matched. The way that happens is, oh, you and I need to do something. Like you need to walk me to my car, so he didn't walk me to my car. So that was like strike one. That's one. Two was you didn't ask me on a date. Like we were supposed to get to know each other that night.
She
if
wasn't
we
trying to be thirsty.
are interested in each other. So, and okay, this is the
I
last.
got my rebuttal on the way.
Oh,
Okay, this is my last little supper.
uh-huh.
I wanted after we walked off and we sat down. All the girls turned around and told me I made the wrong decision. Everybody was telling me like,
Oh damn! Yo, women do not want to see women win. They don't. They don't. They do not want to see.
he wanted her, and then me and Jesse are sitting next to
That's
each other,
funny.
and I'm the one engaging. I felt more engaged with him, like, oh, where are you from? So how's this? And he wasn't. Like I said, he didn't seem interested in me. He seemed more interested in what the group had going on. He went out with the group. Yes, he checked on me to see where I was at, but after I noticed that, and Jesse, I asked you, did you come on here for love? Yeah. So did you come on here for love?
And we both said we came for the same
No.
thing.
Who is we? I said I came here for love. When you told me your answer, and
What did I say my answer was?
No, you said okay. So you said well,
She pretty.
I got a lot of topics to rebuttal about to
okay, you
reply
can.
to that.
I'm
Keep
here.
going.
Nah, is they flirting? Nah, hold on.
Okay, so you said not necessarily. I came here for my business, but if I was to find love, then yeah. Then
See?
when you found out that wasn't my real hair, you said, "Can I get my balloon back?" That was another strike.
Wait, when did I say that?
We was walking in. You was like, "I like that you got your
When
natural
did I
hair."
say that?
We was walking in. You was like, "I like that you got your natural hair." I was like, "Dang, it look good." I did it myself. You was like,
Oh yeah, hold on.
"Oh, can I
Hey,
get my
hold on.
balloon back?"
I feel like it's my turn to speak because you're spinning a lot of the things that happened into your favor, but that's fine.
No,
Yeah, Jesse, because we got a lot of questions,
Yeah,
but we're gonna let you
'cause it's
rebuttal,
okay.
Okay,
and
It's
then I'm
okay,
gonna go
'cause
in with the
lady-
questions. But wait,
lady,
hold on.
she's-
Is Monet, are you finished before we switch to Jesse?
it's just the finishing touch. So that I
Okay.
just wanted to
The
say
finishing
those.
touch.
No, that was just the reasons to answer your question on why I felt he wasn't interested. It was just I just named all the strikes. It was just
Damn.
that, and then he was
That
just
nigga
more into
already
my
out.
body. Like my behind was nice, and we was in the back, and you was like, I feel like your behind can poke out a little bit more. I want to see. Then you wanted to spend night over my house. Like it was just too much.
Wait, what?
Physical-
What
that I
what
feel
the
like-
heck?
Okay, so
Hold on,
that's
hey, hold on.
Okay, go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead and list everything you want to
Hold
list.
on,
Why
let's
she laughing? Is she lying?
get this thing straight, because now what she's trying to do is make a moment out of this.
No, it's true.
Because hold on.
Okay.
We got a lot to cover now.
Go ahead.
So, man, so the first thing she said, she watched the video and she thought I was attracted to okay, yeah, I was attracted to the first girl. I'm allowed to be attracted to women that. Secondly, you said that What'd you say? You said so much. You said that the girls, when you sat down, they said that you made the wrong choice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that has nothing to do. That's their opinion. Whatever. As far as like being like we weren't supposed to be talking. We were sitting down. Like me and you were talking frequently throughout the thing, but we're trying to be quiet for the filming, rest of it to be filmed. Okay. Then after that, you said I didn't. As I was worried about the group. Yes, I thought that like it would be a fun thing to go as a group, yeah, and have a good night with you two as a group setting out, and that could still be like a date as well. You know what I'm saying? A one on one, like yeah, we could still do the one on one if you would have came out and things could have led to the next day, like you asked me when it was recording about what am I doing tomorrow. But the only thing I had to do the next day it was go hit the road again. So with that being said, I ran to the restroom to pee. When I came back, you weren't there. You were gone. So you can't say I didn't walk you. I walk you to your car? That's why I'm saying you're spinning a few things here. Then you talking about the reason I like on the show. Like, am I like I do music. That's what I do. That's my passion. That's my love. Like I'm more focused on that. Obviously she has a great platform. I am a single man that is open to that. So it's like, yeah, I think that it's a great platform. And
Two for
if
one.
I was find love, yeah, I think that would be amazing. I think the possibilities are high. I've seen the women that they vet to get on the show. Yeah.
They're terrible.
So
What are you
that
talking about? See, now you on bullshit. Now I'm pissed.
sorry, I'm just trying to cover all of the
Yeah,
the
you
things
did.
that she said.
You checked.
Uh then talking about the whole state of the night your place. Yeah, I made jokes and stuff talking about because there was a
I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter.
big fight in Arizona that night. I was like, man, these Airbnbs, these things are 300, 400 a night. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm have to drive back tonight or whatever. Yeah, I made my comment like that. Like,
I'm
did
a
I really want to stay
shooter.
at a stranger's house? No.
Crazy.
Obviously, we were a stranger.
Because I
Anyways, come
said
on, let's
that.
not. So then talk about
She
your
said
body.
that.
Yes, I made comments about how you have a nice figure. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that proves your statement wrong that I'm not interested in you.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of
a
a
part of you.
contradiction.
Yeah, I think you're beautiful
Yes.
too. Anyways, as far as the
You're physically beautiful. I don't understand.
hair
What?
thing too that you
Right,
mentioned.
your face ugly, but your body good, Abby.
I was just talking to you, and you could tell, like, if you could read the room, that wasn't that big of a deal to me. I already matched with you. Like, I was joking when I said, "Oh, can I get my loom back?" We both laughed about it. I thought that it was funny.
It's not funny.
And I'm not sure if I covered everything, but I feel confident in my replies to everything that she said. But if that I did make you feel that way, and clearly I did, I stand on taking accountability, and I do apologize if that's the way that it was read. But I just had to clear that up because I didn't want things to be spread whenever people watch this, because it's like, come on, don't paint me out to be like that.
So Jesse, you said obviously, you're a
They
musician.
flirted.
We all know that. But my question is, what your intentions when you applied on this show? Was it to make yourself,
Keep
gain
it buck.
followers and people know who you are, or was your
No,
first thing
first-
finding someone? Because
well,
when
first,
you said that right now, it sounded like you came on.
All right, but come on,
Okay,
these
no, I
women
can-
are,
I
but
can-
these
no,
women
no, I can
also
clear
are
that up.
not
It's
coming
kinda
on here to
like-
find love.
I'm firstly it's like a fan of the show. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
It's like being a fan of like what's the word? I mean, like the game show or something. It's like, and there's a prize at the end. Like so that's for me. That's why I love the platform. I support black businesses. I'm half black. I'm black. I say I'm black. Whatever. Anyway,
Appreciate
so I
it.
support it. You know what I'm saying? So from that stance, so. I took it very serious whenever BM was like, "Yo, if you're just here for followers, like." So no, like that's when I say the platform is because I'm a fan of it,
Okay.
you know. So yeah, so that hopefully that clears that up. That wasn't the, you know.
First
Okay.
intention.
And now to kind of go back to what Monet had said, why didn't you ask her on a date? Why were you so focused on going out with people when you did end up matching?
Well, I mean, it was already very, very late that night, and also like she's saying that that's all that I was focused on, but like that's what she was. I was asking what she's about to do, and she was like, "Well, we're in the group chat. Da 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 da. I gotta go change." and everybody was like, we're about to go out, and I was like, okay, because I'm not from there. So it's like I knew that once I was gonna be with her, like, you know, yeah, as a group, but it's like I'm an adult. We could split off, go to another spot, you know what I'm saying, hookah
Why
spot
she
or
keep saying? Man, you should have came. You should have just came. Damn.
whatever.
You should have came.
So that's how my mind was thinking. You know,
If he was not into you, he would not have checked up on you. Yeah, bro. If a nigga don't want you, he's not doing that.
I'm going with the flow.
You tell me with the groupie with the other shorties that you claim he's attracted to? More attracted? Why would I see if you...
Obviously, because I'm only there for a
I mean, you could be a nice guy just to check up on her and everything like that. But, bro, if you know your intentions that she picked you, it's like you wouldn't even want to, like...
short amount of time.
Right.
Had to leave the next day. So that's kind of just how I was thinking.
So Monet, with you actually being from Phoenix, like you live here, did you think like that was a point where you could have been like, hey, like there are places that are open late that we could go to? Like, did you mention that to
She
him?
wasn't trying to do
I
all that.
never did, because the way it was brought to my attention as soon as we stepped out, I want to say Jade or Chanel, the girl who I said he's interested, she came and walked over and would say, so what you guys doing? That's why while me and Jesse were talking, and Jesse said, well, what y'all on? She was like, well, we have a group chat. She said, it's all girls. BM already told me and Jesse, like, okay, y'all here, y'all matched, don't exchange numbers and get into that. And I feel like we went left. I feel like you were more interested in hanging out. Whether or not we were supposed to go to whatever Shanae's was after, that's okay. How about we go together? How about I get to know you? Like, you didn't call me, you didn't text me. When you did call and text, that's when you guys were already there. The way I expect my man to be, as if I'm matching with someone, forget everybody else. We match. I'm trying to get to know you. It's not even about nobody else. I'm trying to get to know you. And that's how I expect it. And it's because I came on this show for love. Ooh. So when somebody is intentional with you, someone who really is getting to know you and want to know you and pursue you and learn and grow, if this is our only time we have together, why are we sharing it with other people? And that's just how I feel. So I'm not saying how you felt or how you moved was wrong. I honor that. I respect that. It's just not my type. That's just not my type.
Who not your type?
I like a man who's all for me. Ooh. And I'm not saying it's compared to no other group or no other woman, but the men that are interested in me, they show that interest. And I would say that I was more into you than you were into me until I saw the actions behind it, and it all made sense because why you came on here. So I personally feel if you came on here for love and then like your business, then I would have felt that. But I do feel like you came for business, and if I could find love, then it's gonna be love.
I never came for business.
Well, you said,
hold on now we're going back.
I never told you business. I never told you.
Okay. Well, maybe.
But once again, if that's how you feel, I mean, I feel like it's kind of skewed, because I remember when we were talking and Chanel came up, and it's kind of crazy how you could say that you thought I was into her whenever us as a group, me and you, remember she was talking to us, she said she actually wanted the guy that was in the pink, the first guy that was in the lineup. And what did I do? She said she was nervous. Don't. I went over there to him to put him on to her. So, and they started talking. So I don't see how that can mean that I'm on like, yeah, it's okay. Things are getting spent, like, but it's fine though. Because like I could see how, well, no, I could kind of see how you're saying that, like, I wasn't into you as like with the whole like trying to be one-on-one thing and stuff like that. But it's like I think that's like a very minuscule thing. I feel like we still could have had a great time, and I feel like that, and talking about, and like I said, I've already tried to clear that up. I'm a fan of the show. I thought it was exciting to be on it, experience it. And
I understand both sides. I understand both sides.
I don't see the super correlation of how a dating show could blow me up as a I didn't sing.
It can. Hold on now.
Touched on that part a little bit. I was really on there looking for a potential, companionship of some sort. Whether you call it love or whatever.
Okay. I respect that. So I wanted to say something about what you just stated. After watching the show, and seeing the way you were engaging, you even use the same type of wording that you use with me. Like, I feel like
Why are
you
you
was
worried
talking,
about?
I feel like that was for me. You use that same thing.
Why are you worried
So
about how
I'm
I'm
not
talking to other
saying
women?
this to
Hmm?
you.
What do you mean?
You said the same thing to the first girl. You said the same thing to the first girl. Like, I feel like you were talking to me, and you said that same line when it came to me, and I wasn't the only one that
What the fuck
felt
that in
that.
the
After
back?
I saw that, I'm not gonna even lie, Arlette. I was quite embarrassed. I was like, I wish I would have saw this, because had I known that you were moving in that way of flirtatious, I I understand, Jesse. I
Why
understand that.
can't I flirt? Why can't I
Why can't
flirt? Like
I
with
talk? Why can't I talk? When you talk, I listen. I listen.
All right, we'll go. We'll let you go on it.
It's
Go
yeah,
ahead.
it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
it's
I'm
not
tripping.
about flirting, but after I saw how you behaved throughout the entire show, the snippet when I was there, I personally think you were more mellow. But when I see the other clips, you stepping out, you making yourself known. I don't like my man loud, and you were very loud. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but
I was not loud.
loud as attention. That's what I mean. Like, you.
I just okay.
And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what
You
my
don't like your
preference is.
man.
So when I went off that, maybe I did go based off looks. Our lineup, compared to that lineup, yes, you were very attractive. You was the best looking man. You were well put. I like how you flirt. I'm a big flirt. Like everybody said, the energy that
That's
they felt, that
bad.
we felt, maybe it was sexual.
That's
And I
bad.
got that after hearing the remarks, after hearing what you was doing, after seeing how you just wasn't interested, but
Mad at me because I know
interested
how to
in
talk
my
to women.
physical. And that's fine. And that's how I will end it.
So now, my question for you guys. So after everyone went out, that's the end of that night. So the next day, there was no
I
communication.
love it when she keeps saying, I don't understand my man this, my man that. Where you at? You don't got no man. I would prefer my man. I would prefer my man. I would prefer. Where your man at? Who is this guy? And this is where you start to create a false, a person that doesn't exist. You want your man to be quiet. You want, shorty, it's plenty of quiet niggas at the subway. What the fuck are you talking about? There's plenty of quiet niggas that are working construction. I mean, they so damn quiet, you don't even give them attention. That's how quiet they is.
Communication, nothing. That was it. She didn't come out.
They so quiet when they give you attention, you looking around like you ain't even hearing nobody like trying to talk to you. That's how quiet and invisible they are.
And then you guys didn't talk again.
Well, no,
lying.
I mean, I think like I shot her like a message when I was on the way back because it was like a 6 hour drive back to LA. So I shot her a message, and I think she texted me back. It was just like, and then since I got back, yeah, it's been really busy and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like I personally was kind of like really turned off to the fact that she didn't, you know, come out so I feel like it was a lack of communication, and then
Miscommunication.
now I'm seeing the things that the way she feels. I can see through her lens because I like to try to put myself in other people's shoes, so I respect it. I'm not gonna argue with it. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, sorry, yeah, I texted her, she texted me back, but the communication hasn't been like amazing.
Okay. And I'm guessing Monet, because that's after you saw the show. You were kind of like, I'm not
Bias.
replying. Is that what it was?
No, I did. I responded. He texted back the next
Okay.
day and let me know that he was just hitting the road. And I told him safe travels. Let me know when you make it. I think I said that, but I didn't get a response back. I did get a response back from Jesse when our episode dropped. And I was like, oh, okay. And I feel like we could have communicated better, but then I also felt like I'm not going to force it. Like, seeing things, it's just like he have a lot going on as well in his life and where he's focused on, and I'm not the type to chase after a man that I just don't feel like is interested.
Man. All right.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, I felt like she wasn't interested, that night. So it's kind of just like, you know, uh, maybe she was right about the energy. Maybe it was.
It was robust. It was based off that. And then I feel like when it comes down to me dating, I like a leader. Like, I feel like you weren't
Now you coming at his character. She like, why do they all do that? Now you coming at his character. Now you're not a leader.
leading me.
How was I not leading?
Because you
Because
didn't.
now you
We
disrespecting
spent
his
10
manhood,
minutes
calling him,
in
saying
the
he's not
back
a leader.
afterwards. Everybody was just trying to find like something to do. I really like. Hey, listen, you can call me. I know I might get cooked for this. People in the
Uh-oh.
but like y'all, I don't see anything wrong. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. Like
And
I would
that's
still
why I
try to go
could go back.
out. Like I had a great time. I think we would have had a great time too. Like I don't see like I like they came up to us asking, be like, yo, what y'all about to do? Da, 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 da. Like I think that's normal. Like I watch dating shows. Like I feel like we could have split off and got, you know what I'm saying, had our little date, little night thing,
But
nightcap thing.
it could have been said too, and it could have been put Monet first because Monet's the match, then the group. Like I don't care about.
I was
I
messaging
didn't
you
come
though.
here.
I was texting you though. I was trying to figure out when you were coming. You said leaving in 20 minutes. You didn't. You were. Then it was an hour goes by. Before she left, she said she was going home. She said she was going to change. And then like I got we both have the messages. Like I mean, I wish I could, you know, go back and like it was just like understood that we were about to meet up like as a group, but obviously we just matched. Like I feel like it doesn't. Maybe it needs to be spoken. Maybe I do need
Bro,
to
it's
work on my
like,
leadership skills. I don't know.
No, or maybe I'm not sure if you watch like the catch ups or anything, but
you're right
I
about a
don't
damn
think
show.
I ever heard anyone do a catch up like, oh yeah, we went out with the group. Like I didn't come here to hang out. I can hang out.
But it also it
Anytime.
also was very late.
I
It
don't
also
care.
was
You
very
know how many things are open? You could have communicated that. You never use that for excuse. If it was very late, how was something open for us to go as a group? How was something
no. That's
still
what I'm
open?
saying. That's what I'm saying. It was very the only thing that was left to do was to go out and to go
We
out.
could have
That
ate. It was still restaurants open.
she tight.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. Yes.
I see where she coming
That's
from.
what I mean. Like there was a
She tight.
miscommunication. Like
we
I
talked
think
about it. Everybody talked about going out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's why
so
I'm
Jesse, so I have a question.
All right, how about this? How about we just go out? Let's see what it. I mean, let's see what's popping. How about we just go out? You look mad good, by the way. Nah.
When you
shoot,
came on this
shoot,
show,
shoot.
were you looking forward to hanging with them? Like,
Well, I didn't know if I was gonna get a match.
you had a
no.
match.
If you did get a match, was your goal to
Wait, I
go
thought
out
no,
with the
no.
match
The
or
words that
with the group?
she's over here doing all this stuff. She said when you came on the show, were you looking forward to hanging with them? That's all she said.
Yeah, like the group or your match. If you match, that's what she means.
Oh,
Like
I thought she said like
who?
hanging with them, your match. Okay. I mean, obviously, I was like, if I got a match, I was just gonna obviously want to hang out with the match. But the way that the things happened naturally afterwards, 10 minutes afterwards, was us talking. People interrupted and said, "Yo, what y'all doing?" And it just naturally happened to us going out. I can't say like that's just what happened, and I just don't understand how it's not understood. But like that's what happened.
And then,
I mean, like
and also, I got an email late at night, about 12:51,
Who the fuck?
email.
from someone that was at Pop the Balloon. Maybe she was backstage. It was a friend back there. She emailed me and let me know how you was just very flirtatious with her, and
Man, this is fake, bro. It's fake
Man,
news.
hey,
It
Don't-
was
hey, man,
your
man.
friend, Monet?
no, it was
Or
someone brought
email.
a plus one,
Motherfucker sending emails. That's dumb. They sending
and that was the girl who
Okay.
they was already.
Oh no, me and that girl. Oh my God, no! Me and this girl got into an argument. A girl that was brought and that was sitting there, cause she just like every dude, everything that kept going on, like while it was being filmed, she just kept making comments and stuff. And then the same girl that I was sitting beside, now y'all are friends. Whenever we were talking and me and her got into the exchange, you was on my side being like, hey, when no girl was tripping. So what you talking
What you
about?
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I didn't talk to no girls. I wasn't keep got with no girls.
But I know the girl that you talking
Oh,
about.
I
because
don't
it was
know. That's the thing. When I saw the email, I was just like,
if it was the plus one, there was only one plus one,
okay,
and that
well,
girl, I'm not a mean person, but I don't want to call that girl a name, but she was not an attractive girl.
well,
She
she
was
got
she was the one that wasn't on the dating show. She can't find love. Clearly, she was the plus one.
All
She
right.
was salty.
Get right.
okay. Well, I just wanted to
So you
mention
got-
that, and I just wanted to make sure I mentioned everything on why it was a lack of communication on my end,
Now I'm
and
getting
I
tight.
wouldn't necessarily
I'm a grown man. Now I'm getting tight.
say it was a lack of communication, but more of an awareness of it's not for me. it's just not for
You
me.
will be single forever. It's
So
not
just to
happening
kind of
for
like
you.
wrap this up, any final thoughts, any final words, anything you want to say that you didn't get a chance to say, anything at all?
Hey, I
No.
just I wish you the best.
I wish you the best.
You know, there's just a miscommunication. I feel like there's a lot
Bruh.
of third parties coming in on
Very,
this. So
you're
like
very influential. Women are very influential.
talking about
They
sat
can
down,
get,
the girl saying wrong choice, then you talking about you getting an email. It's all this. It's a lot of
bro,
different
enemies.
things, and
Good
I have
job.
no idea where that came
Women
from.
love sabotaging one
And
another.
yeah, but it's
An
fine.
email.
You feel the way you
They
feel.
sent an email. That's
Like I said, I
tough.
wish you the
They
best,
try to
and
kill me off.
yeah.
That's
Thank you.
it.
I
Any
appreciate that.
any final words?
Yes, final words for me. I want to ask
Bet getting
Jesse,
emails.
what was your hesitation when Arlette asked if this is a match?
Yeah.
Why were you hesitant? Because I
Yeah,
actually saw
I've
the
noticed that.
video and I was like, the old me would have popped off the strength that
Hey,
you
look,
hesitant. And then when I saw how you
look,
was behaving, I was even more sad about myself. But it's okay.
look, look. The reason I was hesitant, I feel like it is because did happen quickly. I wanted to know more. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted before knew that was gonna come to this. I was like, I get a match. I'm gonna have to do the follow. Instead of like, I don't know if we were. So that's why I was asking questions. That's why I was like, I feel like that's a normal thing. Like before you take a step in any relationship towards anything, you need to know. And I didn't know. Nothing against you. That's just how I am. That's why I kept being like trying to just ask you the 4 questions I asked or whatever questions. And then when she asked me, I was like, because I was just processing it. That's just it. That's it.
No, I understand everything. I understand everything. I appreciate it. It was fun being on the show and having us. So thank you. And it
Yeah,
was
thank you guys. Thank you both for coming on. And thank
yeah.
you for joining us here today as well. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch y'all next time.
Ill. It's just like, I love it when women say, my man, I just expect my man. I just expect. What guy? What is this guy? Who is he? Takes a lot of emotional discipline. Good for her. It's always women saying this shit. You'll never catch a nigga. Bro, you know how many women come on here not looking for other things other than love? It's like, bro, come on, man. Even if, like, all right, come on, man. Like, at this point, we don't watch the show enough times to know that niggas ain't coming on here to look for love every time. They just not. It just is what it is. It's a game show, but not a game. It's a show. You supposed to come on here to look for love. Bro, people are genuinely on here looking for love, trying to look for love, yearning to look for love. Everybody will be getting picked up most of the time. Most of the time, the lineup is not getting picked off. Every time. Bro. I love how clear, strong, and confident she is. So proud of her for walking away from a time waster. He feels like a child who is constantly bringing up his past accomplishments. And you go to her profile picture, and she got a face card, right? No body pic. 9 times out of 10, when a woman shows this, just face, no lower body, she's big. She's a very big girl, a huge girl. She most likely won't lose weight the way the system is. She's pretty much done. And that's just me being completely honest. I'm not telling a single lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know who's right in this scenario, Jesse or Monet. Obviously, I'm not even saying Jesse's right. Women start to get defensive. They start and they start attacking the manhood. They try to attack anything that they think is gonna piss you off. They always do that. Nigga talking about I need a leader. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? See, we start going off script. Stick to the script. You're missing the plot. All right, man.
You actually finished my video. I don't know if you watched a lot or a little, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm out.